Well, in other parts of Africa, they use maybe the different ingredients. So there's fufu, there's ugali, um, different names. But today it's sadza. It's called sadza because we use the cornmeal, which we call in Zimbabwe mealie meal, but here it's called cornmeal in the Western countries here. So made from corn, as you can see, it's white. So this one is refined actually, because in Zimbabwe you can use refined or unrefined. So the unrefined one nowadays would be the healthier one, but here we have this is the main ingredient. So, and this is the pot that I'm using. So because I'm cooking for about 7 people today. So the first step is I make a paste. So I put the cornmeal in the pot. Yeah, and I use cold water to make the paste. So I'm just eyeballing, but if it's less than what I need, I can add more. If it's more, then I can add more cold water. So this is just a paste.
So we use cold water for the paste,
Yeah.
so it doesn't get lumpy. Right.
Yeah, so it doesn't get lumpy, that's right. So it's to prevent for the cornmeal to get lumpy. Just like what happens with cornstarch, right? You mix it with cold water to avoid any lumps. So now I'll put it on the stove. I've already boiled my water in the kettle here. Sometimes you can boil it in a pot, but you know, the easy way. So whilst I'm adding the hot water now, you have to continue. The next stage that I'm going to put some cornmeal and mix it to make it thick. So like when I was telling you about the porridge, this is the stage that you add like the sugar, the margarine or butter, and peanut butter, and then you serve it to your or milk. Some people put milk depending whatever you put, and then it becomes porridge. So it's a cereal. Consistency of the thickness that you want depends. Because me, I grew up with a mom that wanted it like really, I'll say light. It wasn't heavy.
Light,
it had to be light. Because so that's what I know how to cook. That's what I was taught. But you can make it like thicker and heavier.
So now what she's doing is breaking it.
So now I'm just breaking some
and mixing
lumps.
it.
Yeah. And mixing. More it sits, the thicker or heavier it gets. So I'm just mixing it for the last time before I dish. So I want to avoid the salsa sticking on the stick. So the step that you do is actually to dip it in cold water first. Whatever you'll be using to dish out, this is not the traditional spoon or stick to cook it with or to dish it out there. In Zimbabwe, we have actually traditional utensils to use, but I don't have them. So right now, we just dish it out. As you can see, it didn't really stick. And and then you mold it into shape, whatever shape you want. So of course this is a small plate cheese. So like today, like I told you before, we have this spinach. So you just dish it and put it on the side here. And then we also have the chicken stew. So this is the protein. Oh, all right. So depending if you like lots of sauce or not, so you also dish it and put it on the side here. I like sauce, so I usually just add more here, you know. And you're done. You're ready. Usually that's what we feed the little babies, the sauce and the salsa, and they love it. So, and there's also the spinach with peanut butter sauce, but I'm not going to add because my plate is too small. But yeah, you can add it as well if you want.